This is just crazy. Did we do it? The heavenly light does approach. Take that! Suddenly I've got myself all of this now this is what I'm talking about. Your girls become Rambo. Get away from me! This time we had a 50-50% split on the votes, so you voted the underdog, Far Cry New Dawn, but a GTA 5 upload coming soon too. The journey to the north continues with us being set out on this prophecy adventure, and the last one, it was crazy cryptic clues. We met Joseph Seed's son from Far Cry 5. After we go on the boat, we realise and we meet him. We've appeared inside this area. Joseph Seed, who is supposed to be dead, who is the Far Cry 5 villain, right? From Far Cry 5. And now he's doing this monologue. What is going on here? Okay, this is just getting crazy now. So he led this whole crazy messed up cult within the last game as well. I never expected to see him there. They're saying that rumor is that he's dead, and his son Ethan has sent us all the way here on some weird remote prophecy, but it looks like that Ethan's got his own agenda. What's this all about? Why go through all of this message? Why send this character to unravel all these truths for someone come? I began to despair. In the first game it was all about taking down the cult. In this one it seems like they seem to be doing the reverse effect as a result of the highwaymen, a grand gang of drifters who came after the first fallout, you know, the nuclear event that Joseph actually predicted would happen, despite being an insane man. No, get away from me, you are insane. Oh my god, he's gone older now. Check out those bearded hairs. No, don't tell me he's right again. This guy and his prophecies and all that. He created this cult called Peggy, right? Just to bring you up to speed. If not, go watch the other videos, since this is quite further in and late game as well. We found Joseph Seed. At this point I was literally tripping. I can't believe that he's actually just showed up. We're seeing this villain. This is one of the greatest villains of the Far Cry series as well. I've got to play some of the old ones as well. I was thinking Far Cry 3, but oh my god, you're saying only God can, but he has a plan for you. What are we gonna go do now? What's this guy wanting me to do? I came all the way here on your son's behalf. Does your son know you are alive? Do you know that he's like taken over all of the old cult and stuff? Do you know about the highwaymen that are everywhere? And I'm just thinking, you know what would be a really cool idea as well? Wow, check out the view, it's beautiful. But if the old villains, so the old group, the cult group, actually team up with your character in this one, you play a different character from the last one, and we know that the deputy, your character, ends up working with Joseph. It's that masked person we actually saw in the last episode. Check that out. That one of the characters is actually your previous character. That's just crazy. We're reading all the letters as well. We get stuck with him in the end as a result of the nuclear fallout shuttle. Right, after God's cleansing fire, let's go. We're gonna follow the father. It is intense. We got grains and a sack of grains over there as well. Where's he making me go? My beloved Joseph, I raised Ethan as a non-believer, but after the collapse I told him everything. I taught him to love your word so he can be your son. Please take care of him. Joseph Seed is a guy who prattles a lot about prophecies and stuff. Why is he still talking about his flock and stuff? Bro, how long have you been here, man? He's got himself a nice little cove and setup here. I don't really give a shit like what you're saying or whatnot. I'm kind of just trying to figure out what's going on. Why is the northern lights in the sky as well? This is nuts. I was literally just looking around for half an hour, jaded as to how this even happened. Oh god, the father, is that what he's known as? That's when the harshest years of the dark winter fell, I despaired. You despaired, but you apparently it's some dark stuff. This is the same guy who murdered his own child, started a cult. We killed all his siblings as boss fights inside the last game. Why are they even trying to go for a redemption arc? There's some complex character, man. Okay, your family is the cult, right? To endure through the pestilence, but why are you gonna pull an outsider into it? I'm not part of your cult. Okay, I know I've done all the rituals and stuff. I know I've done all of those puzzles and cryptic clues with your symbols. Look, he's literally got the symbol at the back of New Eden. New Eden is a reformed version of the cult. They don't seem to be any aggressive now. The villains, as we know, are the highwaymen, led by twin sisters Mickey and Lou. Far Cry New Dawn created something unique here, in my opinion, with the game. If you haven't played Far Cry 5, I still recommend you playing Far Cry New Dawn as long as you are up to speed with the events. I would say even though Far Cry 5 was more meaty, more substantial, Far Cry New Dawn's done something I think it was underappreciated. It was a really good sequel, but it was a really good game in its own right, I suppose, because it's got all of that drifter, highwaymen, more like punky vibe. Man, you could check out the lens of the colors of the trees as well. They're literally pink, you know, and the colors and the color saturation is way more crazy as opposed to Far Cry 5's gritty and nitty setting as well. They definitely made some changes, and you can tell that as well. Wow, what is that? Is that a bear image? What is that supposed to be? Looks like a massive teddy bear. Oh my god. But yeah, humans obviously returned sort of to their primitive ways, but mostly they've still got pretty much enough tech and stuff. I think when it comes to the cultists and stuff, they were just too much, man. They were interesting. Everyone using bows in their bloody trials, not allowed to use guns. That's what I'm saying, man. What kind of chase are they leading us? What's the plan? What's the plan according to you, mate? What are you gonna make my character do? I ain't getting involved in some other ritual of yours. I don't trust this guy at all. Okay, let's hear what you have to say. Are you gonna maybe tell your son that you survived? Whoa, no, what the hell is this jacked up shit? Okay, so we found a tree and there's apples. Oh my god, not with all the references now. This game is way too deep. And that's another thing as well with this first-person shooter series. Open world first-person shooter, but the stories in Far Cry 5 are insane. I don't know if the previous games had deep and complex stories like this, but this was a really... I think Far Cry 5 and Far Cry New Dawn, these series are very interesting. So you're saying your family went through the darkest time. Right, okay, and he's taking the apple. No! Isn't taking the apple classed as taking sin? So it's very much inspired by a lot of, I think, biblical references as well. But it's completely like the opposite. It's crazy cult stuff. Let me offer you, this is our miracle, okay? No, I don't think I want to take it, thank you. You're telling me that the apple is a miracle. You just took that. Isn't that like the serpent? The serpent of temptation is here. Your cause he ain't gonna take it. He was confronted by a ravenous beast. What kind of shit is this now? What are you leading us to? Oh, whoa, are you kidding me? He's going on a redemptive arc. I don't understand though, how the hell did bro get time to literally camp away and preach? You could just be trusting a stranger you saw in your dreams with like virtually no context. I don't want to eat that apple. Alright, I've read Snow White, thank you. I know what happens when you eat the apple. I'm not gonna eat it. I know that's trouble. No, it's not. I don't know what kind of crazy stuff you believe in, but I'm not gonna eat this apple to cleanse my soul. In fact, I don't want to bloody find out what's inside my soul. What is inside our character's soul as well in a world filled with conflict? What, you just ate it like that? I didn't make that choice. What? You suddenly sent me on a side quest? What beast? Oh my god, why is he making me do favors for him? What beast? What the hell's going on? What the flip? Has bro drugged me? Well, why is he doing this? Like, what is actually the point of this? Now I've gone into black. What does he want me to fight? No, I'm really scared now. Please don't tell me that something is just going to come out of the dark or something. If your soul is pure, you're the shepherd sent by God. Why are you testing my soul purity? What's wrong with this guy? What's going to happen? Can you show me some videos, please? But the gifts are not unconditional. It nourishes what's in a person's souls. Okay, they're getting really deep here now. So essentially he's given me like an apple or something there for their ritual to have my character explore their own soul. So now I'm a little bit scared. What are we going to find in there? I was literally gripping my seat at this point, ready for the worst. Okay, right. So in this weird wasteland where it kind of looks like that the world has just blown up or something, giving me a Far Cry 5 vibes as well. I've got my bow and arrow. Why are they giving me a bow and arrow, for goodness sake? Why can't I just honestly use a gun, which is so much easier because of my piss poor aim? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we'll figure this out. Just stay calm, cause. Just stay calm. Oh wow, there's even a hold breath option. It's like the game read my mind. Okay, right, what do we do here now? Alright, we see a bear in front of us. So what is that bear just gonna keep appearing? We found a corpse. What the hell is going on with the lion? At this point I didn't know what was going on, but it was possibly one of my favorite parts of Far Cry New Dawn. We were up against that bear, and it got really philosophical and deep, where basically that beast in the darkness is essentially your character's darkness. So you got to defeat your own demons. That's what it was saying, but the way they done it was pretty dramatic. Time to light the fire. Oh, go away, bear. Oh my god, please disappear. It's scary. He kept coming out at you. Bro, where are you coming from? This bear. No, this bear is a bit nuts. This bear is a bit nuts. Nah, this is getting a bit crazy now. This ain't right. Go away. Please go away. Go away. Ooh, 1,440 damage though. But this is just insane. Now it's coming in my face as well. Go away, go away. Oh my god, bro, I want to get physical now. No way. Okay, we've got to run. We've actually got to run. I don't know what to say, but they're everywhere. This is a bit crazy. Okay, so we've lit the fire now, and the bear keeps coming back to us as well. So it looks like it's a bit of a hit and run mission. During this point you have to run around to avoid the bear, and pretty much get away, otherwise it does do some severe damage to you. You've got to ignite the fire beacons every time it attacks. It's kind of like one of those turn-based games, so every 4 sets of beacons lit, it appears again and tries and runs and jumps at you. Luckily this bow, it'd be doing the damage we wanted, but our aim was a bit terrible. I think I died once and then I understood the premise or the concept of the boss fight and got it, but it was dealing me damage. Check out my health bar. What the hell is going on? Go away! I can't use anything but this stupid bow, and I can't shoot from far. Oh my god, this is worse than Skyrim. In Skyrim with bows, man, it took me a time to get used to the bows. I'm telling you, some of the enemies, I'm having the same problem with Fallout shooting. I don't know what it is. Perhaps it's because perhaps it's because they don't have a strong aim assist as a lot of games do, and I got used to those ones, which is the easy mode, as we know. And then when you get to the old modes, you kind of have to aim a little bit better, you know. Well, I suppose this does have an assist, so maybe I was just shit. That's probably more likely. Okay, so we've gained more arrows. Cool. Aim for the weakness at the heart of your sins. So the heart is literally, okay, at the bottom of the bear. Wow. Wow, I'm very surprised that you have a heart that is quite literally pulsing out of you. Oh, we gotta run. Go away. Oh my god, that golden health bar. Far Cry New Dawn really enables this tier system. So you've got like blue enemies, which are like common, rare, and then you've got gold tier enemies. It's a little bit grindy. It reminds me of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, since I was doing the recordings of this video afterwards. Coming back to Far Cry New Dawn, I did get that RPG grindy vibe from it. Something that I got in Far Cry 5, but not half as much. And when playing a bit of Far Cry 6 before the subscription randomly decided to change its priorities, therefore I lost it, even though I wanted to do it. I might still do a couple of Far Cry 6 videos, etc, etc, but the point is that they did have some chunky ass health bars, and the weapons do make a difference. So I think in the areas that I struggled, I probably didn't grind enough, but then I did want to explore more of the main areas, the story too. It does become a bit of a grind fest. I'm really not into that. I think the only additional thing that I did enjoy was probably looting and liberating the areas in Far Cry, but then it might not be, then the new games might not have been for me as well. Going back into hindsight, I know that the old ones, people have recommended Far Cry 3, which I'm looking into. I also want to play. There's a lot of recommendations coming out from everyone, but I do generally prefer to stick with the ones I know that I might have fun with. Alright, let's continue going. What the hell was that? What did we just kill? That big thing there. Just keep running around, keep running around. I'm the expert in running away, as viewers know. Running away and getting back in. Dodge, yeah, slide tackle. Come on then, you wanna mess with me? Why this bear don't stop harassing my ass? I gotta run again. This is where it gets intense. The music was playing, but at this time I kind of had to figure out to mute the volume just to balance it out with the audio a little bit, because sometimes there's interference in the audio too, which is fine. But oh my god, why is it taking 5 years to literally hit the heart of this bear? No man, I know people who would have got it like so quickly. I gotta run. Oh my god, what is that? Looks like smoke and gas around. Go away, die bear. Rare! Okay. Analyzing my gameplay back then, I really could have just waited for it to rear up. What the hell was I doing here, honestly? I was panicking. I'll tell you right now, I was just panicking like a little girl. No, what the hell? I'm gonna become bear food. I need to go. Wow, I'm really scared of my own soul. This is not even right. This bear, man. This bear is supposed to be me. So how dirty is my character? How corrupted is my character? So okay, I finally got it. Right, what now? What do I do now? Oh my god, don't tell me it's gone to that weird trippy drug shit again. What's all this weird? Oh, I got it. The fire will cleanse the soul. Oh, does that mean I'm purified? Oh, it's still chasing me. Oh my god. It's still chasing me. Okay, I've lit the fire now. I've just got to light 2 more without this thing putting me under the floor, 6 foot under, and I'll get there. No, this is just a bit crazy, isn't it? Yes, I think my darlings, this is insane. Okay, just 1 more left. Where did you appear from? How did he just randomly teleport there? I know it's supposed to teleport and disappear everywhere, but wasn't that a glitch? Look how static that AI was. Okay, this is funny. Unleash the power coursing through you. This is just crazy. Did we do it? The heavenly light does approach. Take that! Suddenly I've got myself all of this. Now this is what I'm talking about. Your girls become Rambo. Get away from me. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh, it's time to poo off. I don't hate Winnie the Pooh, no offense. I just meant that I want to get rid of this bear off my ass. Suddenly we go Super Saiyan. Yes. Did we get it? Did we get it? But I'm gonna sue this guy in court for making me do all of this. What was the point of all that? So my soul, what is it? Is it cleansed to become the chosen one or something? Okay, this is where even the game reached a point where I can't muster up or understand what the hell's going on. But I've got to admit, it was a game with ideas. It was a pretty good game with a pretty good bunch of good ideas. And some of the concepts they utilized made sense. I think that one did. But sometimes I also think that inside the shooter they did have too much, just too much of that deep stuff. It was a bit hard to understand what was going on half the time, how many themes they were combining. But that's not my job, that's the critics' job, and I'm sure that you lot had a blast if you played Far Cry New Dawn, and I definitely recommend it. It's amazing. I think the stories are just amazing. Throughout this whole series, I've just been questioning what's going on, because there's just too much content in this playthrough. We can't have all of the raw gameplay in between, or it just causes a lot of editing problems. So we're back here now. Joseph C's come back home, right, to his son. Now he must be pissed. So for years he's like, hi dad, suddenly you just show up, dad. He's probably like, dad, you are annoying. I feel sorry for the guy, but at the same time I know that he's probably going to end up being evil, and I think he was. Okay, God spoke to you, and what did he say? We'll show you a path out of darkness. So he claims he's seen a divine prophecy, but what is the new Eden's role inside the story? These are the previous villains of the last game, so I'm just wondering, what, they suddenly become heroes? Whoa, look at Ethan's face, man. Bro does not look happy. I'm sorry, bro does not look happy at all. Look at his face. What is going on? God has tested their soul, and it is just, and it is pure. And I stand here before you. I've got to say, I love his tattoo work. It's pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome. Why are you... that's what I'm saying. Why are you turning me against your son? This isn't even right. I don't know what to say about this, because he was right, inside the last game. The nuclear fallout actually happened. Yeah, okay, Ethan, it's true. I know Ethan about to go do something stupid. Don't let your hate mess up the situation. Yeah, your father is a weird asshole that is trying to preach them, but you're a bit of a hypocrite as well. Yeah, New Eden follows on. No, Joseph is not your leader, and they follow you. Okay, so the sin of arrogance. He's got more credibility. After all that time when he was running it, it's a bit unfair for Joseph C to just come right back in. But then again, he ain't the most moral of men. Knowing him from Far Cry 5 and the amount of damage that this guy caused, it's not, it does get you thinking in the essence that, was Joseph the hero, or was he still the villain? Even though to this character, the redemption of the New Eden is in helping us deal with the highwaymen, Mickey and Lou, in this case, the two drifter sisters who basically messed up 20 years into the future after the fallout occurred in Far Cry 5. He still kind of has this power, this charisma that just ain't right, this influence over people to make them do things. He managed to, God knows, justify killing, and okay, or tried to justify killing, And apparently, to what I know, speaking to some subscribers, they said he has a DLC as well, which I saw, and may investigate in the future. Although I don't normally play the DLCs because I think the concepts and the main stories normally are enough for me. Maybe a couple of playthroughs again of the same game if I want to master it or something. But then I want to explore a lot of other games as well, and obviously cover a lot of content with it being a variety channel. So I have to think about the time. But maybe into the future. I know that I do have a couple of DLCs I need to try. Okay. No, I don't. I didn't betray you. It was your father's fault. You betrayed me. We had a deal. You agreed to bring me proof of his death. You should have killed him yourself. Leave this place. I never want to see you again. Yeah, but why are you being so offensive about it? See, look. If you look at that image up there, that was Joseph Seed inside the Far Cry New Dawn games. He was a proper villain. He led the Peggy cut. We know the story. Oh, can I not? What is that? Is that like a ocelot or something? Wow, is that Jaguar? Far Cry New Dawn seriously has an interesting world. Right, this character, guys. This character that I'm punching is your character inside Far Cry 5. So we're hitting the third wall here. I'm not your chosen one. What, doesn't my character have any personal autonomy? As usual, mystics are setting us on our quest for their own agendas. This is a theme that occurs in Far Cry 5, inside Far Cry New Dawn, but also across the other Far Cry games in some point. Your character is sort of a mercenary or guerrilla or something, trying to resolve a conflict. I see this in Far Cry 6 as well. We become part of the C.O.Z or something with the resistance to an island against these, I think they're called Libertad or something, right? But I think these games are way better at articulating it, because from that game I got a bit of a more non-serious vibe. These games are quite serious in that sense. They're quite heavy. They're less about the messing around and the actual, at least the story. But knowing that the multiplayer and the co-op offers a lot more spontaneity in that terms, and the more like fun, silly aspect. But Joseph we've now unraveled Joseph's secret inside Far Cry New Dawn. What awaits for the Chosen One now that we've cleansed our own soul? Are the New Edeners going to rise up against the Highwaymen, or will they fall to the same sin and corruption that we saw within Far Cry 5? I hope you're enjoying this series, and stay tuned for more and other videos too.